Hello everybody and welcome back. Long time no see. This is a workout I did earlier this week, full thing. We did a warm-up for 10 minutes and got right into dumbbell thrusts. And this is with 15 pounds each dumbbell, and I did 12 reps, 3 sets. Just to give you guys an idea and getting kind of my legs and full body warmed up here is the whole idea. Next, I did some dynamic stretches, just kind of opening up my hips. And there's also quite a few people around me, so normally I would walk down like a whole length and then turn around and come back. But because there were quite a few people, I just did a little bit of a back and forth. Once I got warmed up and felt good, I went right into squats. And this is 45 pounds on the bar. And we're kind of doing a progressive load. So because I was already warmed up, this is kind of my starting point. And I'm still going slower and not as deep as I was a few years back before my injury. And then I'm just showing you guys my heaviest weight of the day is 245 pounds on each side. Again, going heavy, but not as low as I would like to, but I just do what I can do. And I did do multiple reps and then I did 3 sets. So I try to go lower each time, or try to go as low as I felt comfortable and safe to, and then I would just re-rack it. I also suggest that because knowing when to stop is just as important as knowing when to push yourself and knowing that you can't go heavier. But that's not always the point. You can see here that I'm doing some lat pull downs. I do kind of close in like by my shoulders, and then I go to a wide. And I'm only showing you guys a little bit here of the clip. See that I was struggling to hit that, but I did it anyway. Sometimes that's like the part of knowing when to push yourself and holding. You saw I got a quick glimpse there, that was 120, and then after that I also did hang from this pull-up bar before I did this. I just didn't record it. I'm doing some leg lifts. And this is just to target more of the core, my lower core, and I am getting a little tired here in the upper body too. So it's harder to hold myself up, but did that. Next, we're moving into the decline leg press. And I really do love this because it does help me get to more of a 90-degree angle, and I feel a little more in control doing it. So it's safer. And also, I don't know, I just like the movement. Like, it feels good when I'm doing it. I think that's also a good point, now that I said that, is to also do exercises that you do enjoy in the gym, or a weight lift, like in a certain movement that you actually enjoy, because then the likelihood of you continuing to do it is much higher. It just really helps you stick with your consistency. That's when you do things that you like. And it can be anything, it can be Zumba, yoga, but it also can be weightlifting as well. Like if there are specific things that you like, you should try to work it in to your routine so that you feel encouraged to go back and continue to work on other things as well. Shout out to me for finishing and being exhausted already, but we have to keep going. And this is the heavy one for me right here. This is 7 plates on each side, so 45 pounds for each plate. And I finally hit this last year, which I felt confident in doing because I was doing a lot more than this before my knee injury. So this is just kind of getting back to where I kind of started and where I want to be. And it's really important to make sure your toes and your knees are all aligned on this as well, and being controlled and tightening through the core during the whole process. So this looks a lot easier than it is, but you do have to pay attention. Like, it's important to lift heavy for your muscle growth and for strength building, but also that is how people get injuries, is if they are not really paying attention. Like, even if you are so used to doing it, you go so quickly that you just overlook the tiniest thing, and that's how those things can happen. And this is me walking back up to do the cool down. So I started the cool down kind of the same way I started the beginning of the workout, and that's with walking for 10 minutes. Except this time we're going on an incline of 7, and we're taking the speed a little less than the warm up. So it's a cool down, so 2.2, and really it's just to do what's comfortable for you. And as you can see, I'm trying to get the time here just to show you guys that's the 10-minute mark. And that's where I stopped my cool down. And usually after this I would stretch, and I highly recommend stretching, especially if you have any type of injury or trying to build your strength. Like, it is really important to stretch, and I usually like stretching after because I'm already warm. To show you my water intake real quick, I usually start the workout with a full gallon, and you can see I'm almost done for the day. See you next time. Bye.